We are watching rLounge.
They're the tiny metallic guardians of our homes, the silent witnesses to our comings and goings, and apparently the unwitting pawns in a saga of familial betrayal. Today in the rLounge, who knew these humble little tools could hold such power and drama? My mother-in-law stole my collection of vintage skeleton keys to sell at pawn and buy herself a new phone. Part 1. My best friend recommended Reddit to begin with, has suggested this subreddit, and even said I should have posted here first. I'm dividing the post into two halves to make it easier to read. My mother-in-law is insanely entitled, and my wife's enabling of her has made our marriage very hard at times. Mother-in-law has come to us for money a lot because she keeps spending herself into a hole since she's a hoarder and a shopaholic. Her house is full of garbage, junk, and unopened stuff she never uses. The house is rodent infested too. She has one semi-clean room in the whole building, and it's the master bedroom. She's mocked it up like a little studio apartment with a futon to sleep on and use as a couch, an entertainment center with TV and streaming, and a makeshift kitchen consisting of the adjoining bathroom, a mini fridge, and a microwave. Mother-in-law is also overweight because she eats out a lot. Recently, mother-in-law came to us wanting me specifically to buy her a new smartphone as an unprompted gift, and she threw a massive fit when I refused, and I made a child temper tantrum kind of fit. Why did she want a new phone so suddenly? Hers was 2 years old. That's literally it. As far as I know, it still worked fine. Even my wife has confirmed this. But mother-in-law was resolute that she deserved a new phone, and before leaving, mother-in-law yelled at us that we're supposed to be pampering her now that she's an old woman. She's 53. My wife also didn't want to buy her mother the phone because she gave her money not long before to make sure her bills were paid. I have quite a collection of vintage skeleton keys, and I mean good ones, like ones to particular hotels, a large ornate sergeants, brass railroad keys, reading hardware, etc. My collection as a whole should be easily worth $2,000 to $3,000. Some of those keys are super rare. I kept them in a locked display cabinet, but a few days ago I came home to find my entire collection gone. The cabinet had been forced open. I checked the CCTV through the living room and saw my mother-in-law force open the cabinet with a small crowbar. She then put all of the keys in a couple of boxes she brought with her and left with them. I called mother-in-law right away and demanded she return my collection. She nonchalantly told me she sold the entire collection at pawn already and used the money for her new phone. Then said it was my fault and she had to do it because I wouldn't give her the money. My wife was seemingly on my side until I said I was going to call the police. She begged me to just drop it and even suggested I just start a new collection. I refused to let it go because a lot of those keys are not only expensive, they're irreplaceable. I spent 10 years building the collection, but my wife kept blowing up at me and telling me to just let it go. So I slept in the guest room that night and sought online help the next day when my best friend told me to try Reddit. I'd been a lurker before, but making an account wasn't hard. My mother-in-law had been in trouble in the past.
Freddie's daughters joined like the scouts for a while.
That's hard here. If you want to hang out more, just ask. I was the only one keeping the marriage afloat, and it would likely never get any better.
Is it just me, or is life grand?
Somebody's wearing the clothes you had on yesterday. Are you doing a walk of
Shame we can't say.
Someone's eating my education. So what happened to you? Did you leave?
Wait,
More probably thought that shirt and tie combo was cute enough to repeat.
You had something valuable on display there?
I did meet a lady. I was at the art gallery gushing over my own sculpture, and there she was. Argentina. She's fantastic. And she gave me this time.
I try to avoid compliments from men, but Leopard is my favorite neutral homegirl, gotta say. Hey Spencer, how do you feel about Harper sharing her studio with me so she can put all the books in a book instead of a... It's Black History Month and Peps, yes.
Spencer's date.
Finding my way out through your ears. Possibly your nostrils.
Please stop.
I'd say it happened roughly 5 times. Every time my wife took money from my joint account for her mother, she always replaced
I
it
brought
the next
you
day.
a little
Well, in
gift.
hindsight,
Is that
I think she
pterodactyl
did
egg?
so because she knew I
You're the one who outbid me on
because
eBay?
she would always have a attitude.
It's a digital assistant. Introduce yourself.
Good evening.
But this
I'm
situation
Mr.
has
Spencer Shea.
You need a mint.
7.
Now ordering breath
I
mints.
already have.
Wait, that's your
But I'm not
voice.
sure my wife or her mother would be so stupid to do something like that after
You know,
mother-in-law
this
was recently
apartment
arrested.
just looks so
I
familiar.
got my collection back and hidden it somewhere my wife and
Never mind, I
mother-in-law
know.
couldn't
I've
idea
seen
where
it on
is.
iCarly.
I'll provide more
You
detail
watch
on the post
iCarly?
tomorrow.
I watch everything.
Edit.
So maybe if Carly's lucky, we'll
Yes,
meet
I did
someday.
call the police.
Hey,
The
come
answer
on,
was yes, my wife is a
that was what I was doing.
Know that I am taking
I'll come up with a better one in the shower. You better not. I trying to be ladies.
What is going on?
She started it. No, you started it. Pointing and speaking in unison.
So Melissa's gonna put.
A penthouse condo, a pyramid made of gold bricks, and a life insurance policy. You know, in case something happens to my future spouse.
My key collection was tacky
I
anyway.
also drew a heart.
I told her to please tell me what pawn shop she sold the keys to.
I think the pyramid's awesome.
You know what I heart? Our annual fudge ball sale.
What's that?
It's our biggest fundraiser.
Oh, I do like fun.
Oh, well, the money goes to corporate fund. You get something even better.
And she had a key to the
Look,
house.
Kiki, that's not gonna cut it. If I do the work, I should get paid.
That's my girl.
I got it all back from the police after a couple of days.
Well, maybe one day you can start your own club and make whatever rules you want.
That's the smartest thing you've ever said, Kiki. I'll sell my own fudge balls.
Then you will be hearing from our lawyers.
Then we will be selling something else.
Oh, looks like it's dodgy.
Leave in.
Well, I feel a sense of calm and moral clarity I've never experienced before. I'm moving all the way.
So I'm just going to take it
Told you, tell her what we just said. When you sign up, here we go. You're in for an hour between meetings.
Total of
Told you, aren't you late for yoga?
for a collection of
Thank
hundreds of
you for the
antique
feedback.
valued at $200 total.
Harper,
Number
what do you think?
I'm
Likely
thinking
the pawnbroker
You
knew how
take
valuable the
minutes?
collection could be.
Exclusively. Here is a membership form, and you can keep the pen.
thank you.
Especially when it
Harley, how about you?
walks in with a box of
No,
goodies.
that's cool.
Anyone else here?
I'm good
Mr.
for
Krabs
pets.
laughing?
If you don't join, you'll never see
Mark
Harper again.
shop was supposed to be on mother-in-law.
Because she'll be so busy here at Lethem.
From what the shop
Yeah,
owner said,
but I don't need a
mother-in-law told them the key
workspace.
collection
I can
belonged
just
to her
use the
deceased
studio
husband.
where she.
Hi,
And
Carly.
she was sick
3
of the
million
whole collection sitting in
subscribers,
storage.
60% women, and the coveted
But just to be
1849
clear, she's not a
demographic.
widow. Her husband
How did you
divorced
know
her
that?
and
I
left the
know
state
my
of
metrics.
TV.
She thinks it's a cult.
If you can't get them for an hour
She
between
also
meetings,
holds
I'm
garage sales every 2
Which
weeks.
is Peter was
She often
right.
donated our soda and beer cans so she could get
And I will not stand for it any longer. Now, if you will excuse me, I'm
She
gonna go
gets
suck
around
up on
on an
Diva
electric
Cup.
scooter that tows a bicycle trailer.
The whole point of a Diva Cup is you only need one.
And she would not let her overspending every month. And she always counts on my wife to pick up the slack
We need to talk.
when she comes up short.
Now, cool
I
box.
got her a
Hey,
huge
thanks.
package at home because
Just packing up sculpture for Lee
I
Bit.
told her I'm done with her.
Damn it! Argentina is manipulating everyone.
Manipulating, more like helping. The other day, my accountant says, I need tax write-offs. The next thing I knew, Argentina says, I can donate one of my sculptures to Lee Bit as a tax write-off.
And you don't think that's a little convenient? It's like she's always one step
I
ahead.
just sat on the couch.
Calm down, Nancy Drew.
She repeatedly
I'll
looked
have
like she
you
was
know,
waiting for me to
Nancy
ask her to
Drew
say.
had successful books, a number of television spin-offs, and could easily do the work of 2 hearty boys. So thank you for the compliments.
She got spotted in the place.
Literally the healthiest person I know.
And that was it.
And you're
Not too long
back.
later,
Does
I
that
had
mean
to
you're
get
joining
Billy
again?
to check the balance on the
Thinking
circuit.
about it, it'd be
And my
so
wife had taken
nice
out a
to
lot
do
of money.
again for an hour between meetings.
Exactly.
So I called the pawn shop later. The owner confirmed that my wife
Quick
had come in
question.
and paid him back.
Do you guys have a lost and found? The other day, I found my sweater here.
Oh, I'll go look. What color was it?
It's denim, but also camouflage with French and neon.
Cute.
Take all the minutes you need. And maybe you should help her.
It was both cheap
I'm a
and not
Gemini,
far away.
so it's probably
I found her
better
car
if 2 people
and
go.
figured out which
That
room
makes
she was
so
in.
much sense.
She looked positively shocked to see me when she opened the door. I confronted her about the money she'd used for the shared account. She basically said that since I refused to pay her money bail after I was the one who had her arrested,
Oh, she's gone to the room.
then smugly stated she wasn't paying the money back into the shared account
You're
this time.
spying.
And told me that it's the karma again.
She's blackmailing her.
Then said to the door, she called the cops on me if I didn't
Fine.
leave.
I can put the top
This
down.
month was
Hey, great news.
Air
Air storage
pretty
are
much
out.
over. But that night, it
Wait,
really
what's
sank
going on?
in.
Why isn't anybody
I had a
working?
long sit-down
We're in the
with
middle
someone
of a
who
board
gave me
meeting.
call with a think about the
Motion to
future.
remove Mr.
The
Benson
house
as
is
acting
rented, so I'm
CEO.
not renewing my
I
house.
second that
I was
motion.
thinking, the last month of the month
You're
is
firing
March,
me?
but I
We
need
haven't
it sooner.
officially voted
Anyway,
yet.
soon I can
All
find
I
an
saw is
apartment.
finalize your
I
exit
haven't
package,
yet,
but
thank God.
yes.
So that's another thing I currently have in my favor.
Do you
The
girls
next day, I
mind
changed
getting
the
this
locks
move?
of my house and removed all of my
You cool
money
now,
from my
Seth?
bank account.
I'm
It
cool.
stopped all automated payments to and from it. I made sure to take any amount of money out of any account. There was still more than enough in it for me to break even and still leave
What is this all about?
balance on the account.
Rose's Minions
Either way,
was
the
supposed
cost
to
of
be
my
about
mom's bail
cupcakes and
and paying
Kingdom
back the pawn
Sunshine
shop was
Girls.
not only
Yeah,
entirely
and that's what we're doing.
I
No,
don't think she's
that's what
noticed yet,
you're
but
doing.
it shouldn't be long.
They found the secret room.
Divorce lawyers already.
Secret room.
And I picked the second one since the first seemed like they were only there for a paycheck.
A fun airport security
I
vibe.
loved my wife,
I
but still
told
she
you.
didn't love me.
Why is there
So
a
I can't stay
license
with her
inside the
anymore.
nest?
She can have her thieving hoarder
For
all
safety
herself
stuff.
now.
Nothing
We both have
nefarious.
very
Why
compatible
is there a
incomes,
live
so
feed
I
of
could push
more
her for a
living
clean
room?
split divorce.
That's a little
This woman
nefarious.
didn't deserve me.
What's your
and I
boyfriend
fell
slash
for
my
her.
brother gonna say about
She
this?
didn't want a
I
husband, she
don't
wanted an
care.
insurance.
I was just using
I'll be clear
Spencer
on
to get
this.
to you
I
and
won't
your
be changing my mind about
subscribers.
divorce. My soon-to-be ex-wife
Oh
can
my
beg and
God.
love all she
Holly
wants,
was right.
even if she bothers to.
Obviously, I
I've
couldn't
never
burn
been
my
number
eyes,
one,
but
and
blood
I'm not
needs
gonna
to
settle for being
choose.
number two.
We decided to the studio and help her.
Ooh.
After we grabbed 2 green juices for energy.
Yes, I asked the
3.
landlord to allow me to choose
One for
once.
Argentina.
He
Damn it, I
was all
still
for
love
it,
her.
and I told him all I had to do was mail him a copy of the new key. He doesn't
God,
want my
what is
mother-in-law to
taking
ever
so
have a
long?
key to the house again.
The camera's being weird. I don't know how to
Let's get
fix
some
it.
community reactions.
My producer Freddie usually does
First,
it.
it seemed like I'm posting
Carla,
too
that's
fast.
embarrassing,
But
alright?
remember, this
You really
originally
need a
started
man.
around 10 days ago, and I've not
Women
wasted
are
time
so
getting the divorce started.
stupid and
I also
malleable.
apologize with
Once
lots
you
of
know
post
what makes them
and
feel
everything.
bad,
It really didn't take me
when
long
I
to
was
find
in
a divorce
Global,
lawyer.
I got
And
nests
she's
across
neat.
the world.
Yes,
And it
my
all
lawyer is a
starts
woman.
with the
But
3
she seems
million
pretty good at her
idiots
job.
who watch
She
your
asked me a
show.
couple of times if I was really sure I wanted to do this.
How long before
But
the
once I
camera's ready?
explained my full story to her
Actually,
and showed some evidence,
It's
she
been
agreed
recording
with me
this
when I
entire
said I
time.
wanted to start ASAP.
Say
So
hi,
she got the ball rolling.
Argentina.
But this divorce is
You
going to cost
recorded
me.
that?
But I don't
Sure
care.
did.
I'll
And
rebuild
if you don't want the
savings later
entire
as a free
internet to
man.
know that their
And even
feminist
wants to rent
icon
the
is
house I'm
actually
currently
some
living in anyway.
woman-hating
Wifey pushed
fraud,
for that.
then you'll give
I
Harper
had
back
been
her
happy
bride
seeing her
right
old
now.
apartment we used to share
Okay,
until we could have
music
actually afforded to buy a house together
See,
instead.
Spencer, it
But
is a
that's obviously never
compliment.
happening. I'll be paying a lot less for an apartment
I
once
say
we
we
separate.
expose
Before heading
Argentina.
home, Wifey
Maybe a
spent some time at a
miniseries
cheap
on a
hotel,
premium
where
streaming
she bailed her
network?
mother
Ooh,
out of
really
jail.
drag it out.
And she
10
even threatened to
episodes.
call the police on
Maybe
me when
even
I
a
went to
second
see her
season.
there. I changed
I
the
mean,
lock to my landlord's permission while
delete
Wifey
the
was still away,
footage.
and sent her a text saying,
And that's the end of that one.
but I guess she'd not bothered to look since she never responded. So upon returning home, she ended up pounding on the door and screaming at me to let her in. I just watched her through the doorbell cam and let her keep it up for a while before she finally got on her phone to call me. I was already walking home from having had dinner with my best friend when she called me, and I pointed out the text she'd not bothered to read. When I got home to let her in, she was puffy-cheeked, teary-eyed, and red with a bit of cat butt face. I had a new key ready for her, and told her if she gave a copy to her mother again, I'd be notifying our landlord, as they were already very angry she'd given her mother a key to begin with. Not sure what the landlord could have done, but it was enough to make Wifey comply for the moment. Plus, I'm not going to be living here much longer anyway. My mother-in-law still believes she did absolutely nothing wrong, and is playing victim to Wifey every chance she gets. She's not allowed over anymore, for obvious reasons, and I've been repeatedly called a monster by her and Wifey. I've never been more glad that mother-in-law has no friends, because then she'd be telling them all her convoluted version of the story to paint me as the villain. I just know it. She was told how much my key collection is roughly worth, and what kind of felony charges she could be facing, though my collection was returned fully intact. So she may get the charges lessened. I'd like to hope she gets a decent punishment at least, but I'm not really counting on the system to throw the book at a manipulator like her. As I said in my previous post, Wifey also paid her mother's bail and what she owed to the pawn shop with money out of our joint bank account, and then smugly told me that she wouldn't be putting the money back. Basically, that was a terrible power move, and her only way to try and put all of the cost on me. I've since removed everything I had in that account and stopped all future payments to it, so she can't spend my money too. And I've changed my passwords to pretty much everything. Wifey flipped the hell out on me for it once she finally checked the account a couple days ago, because that meant that what she paid for mother-in-law's bail and reimbursing the pawn shop was all in her money only. And now there was no more.
Anyway, that's it. If you want to listen to the rest, you'll have to go to rLounge or just go on Reddit. Anyway, have a good one. Bye.
She banged on the door for a while, demanding I talk to her.